Hello and welcome to this quick video on getting used to Spring and Balanced Annihilation, a wonderful little free RTS game you can download as modelled on the classic RTS Total Annihilation. In this video, hopefully I'll just give you the basic grasps of how to get started building your army, and hopefully, if you come and join us in one of our online matches, beating the enemy. First of all, let's have a look at the two resources. Unlike a lot of other RTS games, there is only two resources, and that is energy and metal. If you play something like Jade of Empires, you haven't got to worry about food or gold and all the various different ores. It's simply the two that you've got to worry about are energy and metal. To get energy at the start, you select your commander, which is the only unit you start off with. He's a big sort of robot-looking guy, and then you build a solar collector. So we'll just place it. You click and left-click to place. Then our commander will build it. Okay, and then you're going to need metal. Now there's two ways of doing this. You can either build another power plant and then build a metal maker which converts your energy to metal, which is extremely inefficient, but if you haven't got any access to metal, it's something you may have to do. Alternatively, and the best way of doing it is you build a metal extractor. When you click this in the build menu, you'll notice the whole map sort of changes colour, and you'll see these green dots across the map. These are where you can place metal, so they're metal extraction points. In bigger battles, you'll quickly find that these are constantly under contest, and you're trying to get them and then trying to make sure you keep them from your enemy, etc. So to do it, you just build it. Once again, you place your metal extractor over one of the green points, and it will tell you how much metal you're going to get from that, which is 2.4 from here. So you send that command to there, and he'll build it. Okay, now we have some metal coming in and some energy coming in. Ideally, you're going to want a lot more than what we've got at the moment, so let's build a couple more here. I sped this up a bit to make sure the video is not too long and boring. Okay, and we'll build a couple more metal. So one here and one down here. You'll notice as I'm building these, the amount of metal I'm getting goes up. The plus shows you how much you're getting, and the minus shows you how much you're using. Ideally, you always want more metal than what you're using, but that never actually happens. Okay, because I've got an AI within this game, I'm going to build a laser defense turret, which is basically a very, very light defense weapon to stop the early scouts though from coming in. So we'll build one of these, and we'll also build an anti-air tower in case Mr. AI decides to use air instead of land. Okay, now we've got three metal makers and 3 power stations. What we're going to do now is build a K-bot factory. Now the K-bot factory produces two things. First of all, it produces the construction units to go into further advanced technologies, and it also builds units to attack in. So once you click the K-bot factory, you'll see a new build menu appears, and you've got a construction K-bot and then some infantry K-bots. What we're going to do is we're going to build the Tech 1 construction K-bot. We can select that commander and have him help build by just right-clicking on the building. And then a little construction construction unit comes out. And you'll see he has more build options on his build menu than our commander. One of these is an advanced solar collector, which produces more energy. So let's quickly build one of those. It takes a bit longer to build and much more resources to build, so you don't just get free energy. You have to make sure you have plenty already to start building advanced construction, advanced solar collectors. So we're going to build another one quickly here. Okay, so you can see I've now got plus 242 energy. What I can do is, because I've got the plus 242 but I've hit my maximum, I can build some energy storage units, which are these little yellow ones, and they will enable me to store more energy, making sure I don't waste it if I'm not using it. So you can see suddenly I can store 7,400, and then oh dear, I'm being attacked. Damn AI. Okay, should have really built more defense there, so let's quickly do that. Okay, as you can see, I have now got storage for 13,000 energy. You can do the exact same for metal. You can build metal storage, so we'll build one of those. I've got my commander building some more laser turrets to defend against the evil AI bot. Okay, now I'm going to have 4,000 metal and 13,000 energy in storage. We can start looking at building an army to attack them. Now, to do this, we select our K-bot factory, and then we build a couple of units. But I also want to make sure that I build some vehicles. So I need to build a vehicle factory. K-bots are like little actual robots, and they shoot like that. And then the vehicles, which you'll see in a second once I've built one, are exactly as they sound, like they're vehicles. So let's build our vehicle plant. And then we'll build a... Okay, let's build a twin medium rocket launcher. Now, you don't need to know every unit in the game. They're pretty self-descriptive. A rocket launcher's gonna shoot rockets, and if I do bring this unit out and then get it to shoot something, you'll see it's shooting rockets. Quite simple. Okay. What we'll do now is we'll build a couple more solar collectors, advanced solar collectors. And we'll also send our units, our little exploratory units, down towards the enemy to see what he's up to. Send these two as well. Oh, our peewees are being attacked. A handy feature of the game is you can do this, which is like an overview map, where you can still see everything happening, but it shows you the entire map. And it's very good for quickly going to different places across the map, because wherever your cursor is where the actual normal view will return to. So toggle it, you just press tab. As you see with my cursor there, it goes back there, and if I want to go to my base, this is very good for if you've got an attack going on somewhere, you can quickly check your base, make sure your resources are doing okay, and then you can quickly tab back to the game. Okay, now we've built a couple more of those. Ooh, they're attacking me again. Once we've built a couple more of those solar collectors, what we'll try to do now is build a level 2 K-bot factory. Now to do this, and this is the most important thing you've got to know for leveling, is you build a level 1 tech construction K-bot, and then to build a level 2, you select your level 1, and you'll see there's an advanced K-bot lab within his build menu. So we'll select that. Okay, now he's building away. This enemy is rather persistent. Be warned, building a K-bot factory level 2 does take a lot of resources. And now the enemy's coming back through the other way. Darn enemy. And you know I'm trying to do a tutorial. You can see, because I have no resources, it's still building, but it's going to take a lot longer than it would if I had resources. Because I've not actually explored out and got much of the other metal across this map. What we can do is because we've built 4 advanced solar collectors, we've got a bit of energy coming in. We can build a metal maker which converts some of that energy to metal. Now it's extremely inefficient, but sometimes when you're stuck in a corner, it's one of the only solutions you've got left. So we'll send our construction tech unit 1 to build it. And there you go. What you'll see now is that down here you'll see in the left hand corner, it's gaining me 1 metal, but it's using 60 energy. So not the most efficient, but it gets the job done. So now we're nearly done with our level 2 construction K-bot factory. Just keeping an eye on the AI. We can build a Tech 2 K-bot. This will once again unlock new things that you can build, and it's like going into a new epoch in Age of Empires or Empire of Earth. So we select our level 2 cable factory, and here we can build the real beast sort of building. So a fusion reactor, for example, which, be warned, if blows up, it does rather explode your base. So let's build one of these here. It'll also take a long time to build. This takes 2 minutes to build. But we can send some more units on to help. Of course, because I've got so many units helping and I don't have that much energy metal coming in, my metal is depletion, and now it's going to take 2 minutes to build again. So what we'll do now is we'll send our little rocket unit down here and help oh dear, they're using air as well. This AI is rather good. Oh, and a bomber. Oh dear. They're going terribly wrong. Also, with our level 2 construction unit, you can build various amounts of high-tech things, such as a long-range radar, which always helps to know when the enemy is about to attack you. So if we build this quickly, we'll leave that for now. Okay. Like such, it's slowly building. And then once you get this, we should suddenly start to see, yeah, they have a fair few units congregated towards my base. I'm not going to last that much longer. But hopefully within this, I've taught you how to play the very basics of the game and how to get the 2 different resources. One thing you'll notice in a couple of seconds is when my commander dies, he blows up quite a lot. As such. Hopefully that's been a very handy little starter, and let me know what you think of these videos, and I may make more. Thanks so much.